Monday, March 13th, 2023. Everything went accordingly while feeding the street cats at 4 a.m. For the second day straight, though, I didn't have dry food. I brought plenty of wet food, sardines, and 2 big cans of chicken breasts. The chicken cost $7.50 per can, so $15 for both cans, but it was worth it. The cats loved the chicken. Meow Meow gave me a look like, "This is for us? This is good." I brought plastic bowls for them to lick the juice, too. For the price of these 2 cans of chicken, I could have gotten 15 cans of sardines, but like I said, the cats like high-quality chicken breasts. The cats were not immediately waiting for me when I first went down, and I had to call them from their hiding spots. Chatty Cathy was 10 to 15 minutes late, and she was hesitant about going in the parking lot. I didn't sleep well last night. About 2 a.m., Goofy decided that we should all eat breakfast an hour early and demanded I wake up and feed him and everyone else. I don't sleep very much at night in general, so I'm tired throughout the day. I always feel like I'm wasting time, like I'm not working hard enough, no matter how hard I work. I've learned the important thing in life is to work smart and not hard. This week is the NCAA men's college basketball tournament, and sometimes you'll see a small liberal arts college or even an Ivy League school pull off a massive upset over a blue blood powerhouse like Kentucky or Michigan State. And they accomplished this by working smart, not hard. They had to use their brains and work as a team to defeat a much more talented and athletic team. If the underdogs had just relied on their athletic ability and quote-unquote worked hard, they wouldn't have been successful. They would lose by 30 every time. I'm using the college basketball analogy to describe my daily production with writing and content creation because I filled out at least 7 different brackets yesterday, and I feel really good about them too. Every year I think I'm going to have a perfect bracket, and this year is no different. The thing is, no one has ever filled out a perfect bracket. There's always an upset that nobody saw coming. Warren Buffett, the famous billionaire, has said that he'll give $1 billion to anyone who fills out a perfect bracket. I'm already planning on how I'll spend the billion. One reason why I fill out a bracket every year is because I love basketball. It's free, and even if you flipped a coin, you have better odds than wasting money on your state lottery. For the past few years, I've been in the top 1% of people who filled out an online bracket, and that goes with the 2 major sites. 2 years ago, me and a few hundred other people had a perfect record after day 1 of the tournament. This year, I agree with Dick Vitale, and I have Alabama and Texas in the championship game. But unlike Dickie V, I have the Longhorns upsetting the number 1 Tide on April 3rd in Houston. I like the NCAA basketball tournament for the same reason I like the World Cup soccer tournament. They're not being paid. Most of them aren't professionals, and they're not playing for the pride of country, but they're playing for the pride of their university. For many of the participants in March Madness, this will be their last game of their college career. It's emotional, and they leave it all out on the floor. It's an emotional Monday. The 95th Academy Awards was last night, and if you told me that the best actor and best supporting actor would be 2 of the major cast members of the film Encino Man, I wouldn't believe you. Now, even though I don't watch movies anymore, I think the best actors give performances that you remember forever. They repeat lines that stick with you. And the way that Ke Huy Quan delivers his lines is true in that fact. It's like he's speaking from his heart, and you can hear that. I've had the nickname Mr.G for about 5 years, starting when I used to teach high school. And I remember there was a janitor lady who refused to call me Mr.G. I guess it had something to do with her ego, but it's happened a few times. And I always think about the line from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. "You call him Dr. Jones, doll. You call me Mr.G, mother."